I've spotted something we've never seen before.
Wow. Welcome back to another beautiful day in Malaysia.
We're somewhere a little bit different today.
Titanic? I'm not sure why this is called the Titanic.
We have made our way to Ipoh, and we are dodging some rain today. And we have decided to come to the Xing Cultural Center, which looks really interesting online. It kind of looks like a little mini taste of Malaysia. So in between thunderstorms, this is where we have chosen to spend our time. We are hoping to be able to explore Ipoh Central later on today. Look at the old photos, but we'll have to see how it goes. We just got here and it looks like they have some bikes that you can take around for free. So I think we need to grab one.
Are we ready?
All right, let's go. We have to pedal at the same time? I can't reach. We're already passing things.
We also have to agree on a direction.
We're both trying to steer. This is so not going well. Okay, it looks like we can't go that way, so let's go left. I think we can go to the right. Yeah, gotta turn around. Okay, we're gonna tip. We're gonna tip. We're gonna tip.
I need you to push.
We're heading back. We're gonna drop this off. I only know how to pedal hard.
Yeah.
I only know how to give her all she's got. Brake, brake. Well, that was a very hectic beginning. We ended up just biking around the area to kind of scope out the place and see what we were in for today. It looks really interesting. That bike was much more difficult to manage than we expected, right?
Having a backseat driver is one thing. Having a front seat driver who has all the same controls that you do is completely different.
I'll say, it was hard.
We also have to agree on a direction.
We're both trying to steer. That goes both ways. Okay.
I'm not disagreeing.
All right, we're gonna explore by foot now.
All right, that'll just be better for everyone.
This is clearly a pretty touristy thing to do. You can tell by the hat, which is free, and the bikes, which were also free at the entryway. Sometimes we find the touristy things to absolutely be worth it. They're touristy for a reason. They're popular for a reason. Sometimes they're absolutely not. Is this worth it or is it not? We had to see for ourselves because the photos that we saw online were way too intriguing for us to pass this opportunity up. This place kind of reminds me of like the folk villages that have been assembled in Europe, which we love like a lot. Is it worth it? Let's go find out. Well, the Aboriginal village has a lot of paintings on the walls. I don't know if they're to like tell us who used to use this kind of village, but there's also like a little room off of the main room that has tigers painted on it. And I'm hoping Aboriginals did not have tigers in their houses, but maybe they did. The umbrella walk that we just did leads you to a walk down memory lane, which starts off just a little bit strangely. Definitely not our memories. I guess I've eaten too much Malaysian food.
It turns out this really is a trip down memory lane. My grandparents in England, this is how they used to dry their clothes, with a good old wringer.
There's a dinosaur up here. Definitely not my memories. I'm old, I'm not that old. I hate clowns. today. I have spotted something we've never seen before, and it's something that Bill is going to be really excited about.
Well, I'd be excited about ice cream, but you're telling me we haven't seen this before.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I'm leading him to it.
What is it? 100 plus freezy pack? Okay, that could be amazing.
Bill loves 100 plus, so I'm pretty sure this is happening.
We gotta try this. I love 100 plus. I've been enjoying it all over Singapore and Malaysia, and I've also been enjoying the ice cream, which means I've been digging in the ice cream boxes, and I've never seen this. So it's 100 plus hydration bar original, citrus flavored ice confection. 100 plus is always really refreshing on a hot day. All right, so it's kind of like a popsicle, and you push it up from the bottom. Give it a try. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's 100 plus. There isn't a lot of fizz to it, which is just fine. And it's just got a citrus, nice, cold, refreshing flavor. It's really good.
Well, that was a nice little break. We are continuing past where we enjoyed our Coke and ice pop. And we're in a different part of the lake with a boat that looks like it's not seaworthy. Hey, it says boat graveyard. I'm just kidding, I have no idea what it says. And I think we'll be circling around the tip of this.
I think this park is a lot bigger than we originally imagined. It's taking us a long time to get around.
Yeah, it sure is. Oh my God, it's monkeys.
It says there are monkeys up there.
There's definitely.
Haven't seen them yet. It's really great here. The water just has a nice look to it. It's all silvery. Don't have to wait till late in the day. It's great.
And there's monkeys.
For real.
There really are. For the love of God, don't bump your head again. In case you hadn't noticed, yes, we are truly embracing all of the interactive areas and art that we are coming across while we're here. Sometimes you just gotta let go and embrace your inner child.
Arr.
You may enter. Ruling is so boring. Let's travel. Ooh, someone has to tell us what that says.
I was very bad.
Apparently we chose poorly with our bicycle choice earlier. This is how we should have been traveling around. And I do mean Bill pulling me, not the other way around. This is a wishing tree. For 3 ringgit, you can write your wish on one of the wish belts they were labeled as, and then you fling your wish up into the tree and hopefully it comes true. I don't actually know the rules associated with it, but based on what I've seen people do, that seems to be how it works. It really is pretty to look at. This is an awful lot of wishes. Her butt doesn't fit. Wait. Okay. There's a dog! what a view. There are so many photo spots here. I love this one.
So we're back near the entrance, so please excuse the very loud duck and rooster, some rooster sounds anyway.
It's like a duck fight going on.
Sounds serious. Some kind of territorial duck dispute. What did you think of the place? I kind of thought it was an interesting, there's a lot of duck sounds. The ducks have calmed down. What did you think of the place?
I thought this was really interesting. I like that there was this collection of a bunch of different, like, I want to say modern, but I mean that in the past 100 years or so, of different artifacts. There were televisions and typewriters and the jukeboxes, and it was just really fun to enjoy that. And I think my favorite part was seeing all of the families spending the time with their loved ones enjoying the park, and that was really cool to witness.
Yeah, definitely lots of Malaysians and locals enjoying the place.
We are not done in this area yet. The rain is holding off, so we, I think, are headed to our next destination, which we'll let you know what it is when we figure it out. After considering our options, we took a grab to Tong, also known as the Cave of Great Happiness. What I hear is cave of possibly cool interior, because it is really hot out today. So we thought we'd come here first, and hopefully the rain continues to hold off and we can make it to Mirror Lake afterwards, because that's kind of the third thing back in this area that we really want to go to today. But first, we gotta go check out the caves.
If you decide to come here, whatever you do, don't bring your pet rabbit.
Well, we made it to the entrance of the cave, and it is indeed cooler in here. It is wonderful. There's a slight breeze coming from inside the cave, which I always find kind of odd. Where is the wind coming from? How does that work? I could probably ask Bill, and he actually knows.
What question have you got? I'm an engineer. I have all the answers.
Why is there wind rushing out of a cave that's an enclosed space?
I have no idea.
I just saw somebody go by the stairs on an electric bicycle. How big is this place? Oh.
I've got it. There's another end to the cave.
These look like waterfalls. They're beautiful. We're at the far end of the cave now, and this is the source of the wind. And what we did not realize is that beyond the far end of the cave, there's like a park down in a valley, and there's more of those two-people bikes down there that we could have borrowed to ride around the valley area, and that would have been really nice. The gates currently close at 4:30. I don't know if that's the normal time, but it's just about 4:30 now, and we absolutely missed it. Still, we can overlook the valley, and it is gorgeous. That was really cool. I mean that in a literal sense. The rain is still holding off. I can see it moving in, but we are gonna try to still get to Mirror Lake and scope it out. It is open until 6, it's 4:30. We should have enough time to explore it a little bit. And then we're gonna head into town for dinner. It's kind of a full afternoon. Well, we made it to the entrance to Mirror Lake, which turns out to be much bigger than just a lake. There's a small entrance fee to get in, and there's a boat ride, which we obviously don't have time for, and some hikes, and I just don't know how much we're gonna be able to get done in an hour. I had no idea this was such a big area, but we're gonna do what we can. The view is beautiful, and the rain has started. Perfect timing. It seems that a lot of things on the map are still being developed. We went through Miners Tunnel, and then once we reached the end, we opened up into this incredible view of a beautiful lake, surrounded on all sides by cliffs and a few monkeys. But it doesn't seem... monkeys. But it doesn't seem to go anywhere else. Still, the view from the end of the tunnel is beautiful, so pretty. There are some boats that you can rent to go around the lake once you reach this spot, but we did not get here soon enough. We're just enjoying the monkeys who are monkeying around. I think it's dinner time for everybody.
We've picked a great place in town for dinner, and you can come with us.
We have booked our 4th grab for a day. We are so grateful that the grabs here are affordable. It makes not having a rental car so easy.
It's fantastic.
It's especially fantastic when you're surrounded by thunder. That rain is a-coming. Oh man, I can't wait to go eat. I'm starving. Come on, grab.
All right, let's go.
Sometimes when we choose a restaurant for dinner, it's a little bit of Russian roulette. We have no idea what we're gonna end up with, and we usually go on Google reviews. Well, I think we've stumbled into something amazing for tonight. We have happened to just stumble across what is reportedly Malaysia's oldest restaurant, right here in Ipoh. It began in 1906 and hasn't been operating for a long time, but somebody bought, refurbished, and reopened this place 5 years ago. Look at the old photos. Not only is this restaurant one of the oldest or the oldest in Malaysia, but the tile work on the floor is original to the building and it's beautiful. I'm so glad they didn't cover it up. At the same time, they've installed modern convenience like air conditioning, which is really nice today, but they've covered up all of the aircon units on the wall with wooden surroundings. I think in the US we would call it plantation style, but it just fits the building here. So it's nice to have the modern convenience of aircon on such a hot day, but be able to see original features like the tile on the floor. And they have a lot of really interesting things on their menu and a great cocktail list, which is what we're gonna start with. Bill ordered something that we don't know what it is. The bartender made it up for him.
I asked our server, what is a typical Malaysian cocktail? And she said, well, we don't really have anything like that, but they're working on a new one. And so they actually gave us this at no charge so I could try it and give them feedback. But anyway, here we have what looks like an Aperol spritzer. It smells very fruity. I think that's exactly what it is, and I think they've actually done a really good job with it. It's very fruity. It's not too strong with the alcohol, but I would say just right. And very refreshing.
Has a really good mojito.
Thank you. So the Spice Girls are playing in the background, so tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So our meals have arrived, and we've got fried mee, so it's a yellow rice noodle. Maybe not rice, but it's a yellow noodle in any case, with some lettuce and crab meat on top. And I'm really excited to try this. Oh, and we've got shrimp in here too. I forgot about the shrimp. They look really good. All right, here we go. So the noodles have a nice soy flavor to them. And then there's some celery and crab meat on top. I haven't tried any of the shrimp yet. Let's try one of those.
perfectly done, not overcooked. It goes really well with the rest of the meal. It's fantastic.
I have also forgotten the name of my dish, but it has wide rice noodles and beef in it. It was listed on the menu as one of the chef's specialties, so that's why I chose it. I got the dry version, not the gravy version. And it looks and smells pretty amazing. Oh, there's spinach in here, and some green onions, and some beef. Okay, I'll try a little bit of everything at once. Oh. That is delicious. This reminds me sort of a dish that I had in Singapore at the zoo of all places. But I absolutely love that, and I've sort of been searching for it in the States, and to be able to come back to the Malayan Peninsula and have something similar to it again. For me, it's a little bit of a taste of nostalgia. I absolutely love it. This is such a good choice. Oh, wow.
Good evening. Hello. Wow.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We don't always order dessert, but when we do, it's nice if it's on fire. This was a flaming crepe. It's something that they are known for, and it smells amazing. Oh, it's so gently puffy. Ah, all right. I am just digging in and gonna try it. This could be surface of the sun hot. Let's see. Oh. The citrus sort of slaps you in the face at the beginning, and then the alcohol gives you a kick at the end. The crepes themselves are nice and thin, but they're rolled up, so you're just easily able to bite into it with your fork. This is delicious. A great way to end a fantastic meal here. In the next video, we pick up a rental car and we head into the Cameron Highlands. I can't wait to find out what adventures we're gonna get into. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.